Hello, welcome once again to Controver's Kitchen. On today's menu is Angwa, which we are making with this homemade salted beef that I hope to share the recipe with you sometime soon. We have that salted beef, 4 cups rice, some paposhito, some salt to taste, 1 medium onion sliced, and some extra virgin coconut oil. So you set your pot on fire. Put in about 2 tablespoons coconut oil and let it melt. When it's hot enough, you add in your salted beef. So we are frying the salted beef to, extract the flavors and then the fat from the beef into the oil. Yes, let's face it. Angwa is delicious. Salted beef angwa is delicious because of the beef fat and the flavors in the beef. So this is not when you're gonna be thinking about healthy meals. This is when one of those few moments when you really want to enjoy your food. This is when you go to. This is like comfort food. Anyway, so I've added in my sliced onions, and my goal is to have it cooked and caramelized together with the beef. So we have to keep stirring so we don't end up having our our onions burnt or the beef burnt. Yeah, it is beginning to smell good here. So I made this salted beef, even though I have a lot of salted, like not a lot, I'm really pretty running low. I love my salted beef, and I wanted to make sure I can really get a perfect one made before I start, finishing off what I have. And this came out perfect. It smells so good, and I wanted to try it on Angwa to really, really know that I nailed it. And I think this is gonna be like the bomb. So now I've added 4 cups of water. So it's gonna be like a ratio of 1:1. We're cooking 4 cups of rice with 4 cups of water. I like my rice to be as the say one. I really don't like soft mushy rice. So if you like your rice a little soft, if you're giving it to your little ones, maybe you would add a little bit more water. But for what I want to achieve, this is perfect. So our water is boiling, and I'm adding in my rice, 4 cups rice. You stir. I am going to be putting in some paposhito, just because I love variety, I love color and flavors. So I have some paposhito, so I'm like, why not? So let's throw some few in there. Add some salt. So, okay, guys, one thing I want you to bear in mind is you're using salted beef, which is like cured beef. The beef is preserved in salt, especially when you buy it. So it has a lot of salt. So when you're using it to cook your rice, bear that in mind when you add any salt. Taste it first and make sure you're not going to make your rice too salty. So now it's covered and we're turning it down to cook. It's cooked for like 20 minutes. And look at what we've achieved. This looks so beautiful. Look at the onions. I like it when it sits on top like that. I like to play like that. I know I'm crazy. Anyway, I like it this way. It's like perfectly cooked. It smells divine. And I think it's about time to dish out and sit and enjoy. And you know how it is when you cook your food in non-stick pans. It's like, of course, I want more acidity. I really like it. So that I don't mind. Look at how the crust is just like pulling right off, even without me making any effort. And I really want my angwa, so I'm just throwing it all over. I'm not even paying attention to where it goes because we're all a bunch of moase lovers going to enjoy this. I love angwa, I have to say. And believe you me, the day I went into labor with my son, I was cooking angwa. I was cooking angwa when I went into labor, but I still took it along. I went to the hospital with my bowl. On the ride to the hospital, I was eating angwa. Yes, I know they pepper. Anyway, so we're dishing out. I am serving this with some omelette, a little bit of shredded vegetables, pepper, and corned beef. Delicious, just delicious. And I hope you're gonna try this. I hope you make something delicious out of it. Look, at one time I served this to my friends after church because Angwa can be that magical. Sometimes you don't want to do anything extra special. Just the simple things in life can be like the best things ever. So try this and tell your friends about this.